Alright, so today... My mouse disappeared. Wait. Today's video is the... Would you let this Star Rail character date your child?
Let's be real though, can we stop him? What?
So we're gonna say you're an AI.
Okay.
Like,
I feel like I'd lose against every single person here.
You would. But that's the thing, is that this is built in a world of reality. Or this is built in a world of fiction. So we're gonna say you're jacked.
Sweet.
Like you solo every member of this cast.
We're not doing the kids, right?
No, actually, so how I was gonna have it is, for the purpose of the video, we're gonna say we have 2 children. One is gonna be an adult, you know, for the adults, and we're gonna say you have 1 child who's a bit younger, so that way we can actually include like Clara and Yanqing.
Okay.
I feel like half the cast is older than me, so it's like all the Lofu characters.
Jing going at 800 years.
800 years and he still hasn't put a ring on it? Red flag. Alright, anyway. Alright, I need to sort out tiers real quick. Let me see.
The Lofu is just entirely doomed love.
That should be a category right there.
Doomed.
Instead of probably not, we'll do doomed to love. There we go. Alright, doomed to love.
Doomed or toxic.
Alright, so we got perfect to bring home to mom and dad. Safe bet, maybe, doomed to love, and shoot on sight. Alright, let's begin!
Let's do this!
Also, if this wasn't obvious, your children in this case are obviously bi. Because that's too many children at that point.
How many kids do I have all of a sudden? This is...
Yeah, that's why you only have 2. That's why you only have 2. They're both bi. We respect the LGBT around here.
Bi, pan, whatever they are.
Well, whatever it needs to be,
as long as they're happy.
Whatever it needs to be, so that they get the best of both worlds. All right. Anyway.
As long as they're happy and they're safe.
God bless them. So we'll start with the Trailblazers.
That's tough because we can't take away from their true love of trash cans, right? Like, I feel like our kid will only be second.
Second to trash is crazy.
I think maybe mostly because they are technically a nuke that could go off at any second.
That is very true. They are a bomb.
One argument about whether to go to Olive Garden or Chili's and it's over.
Oh no. One bad night.
One bad night.
One bad night and the entire city is gone. Not even the city, the entire fucking planet is gone.
Okay, but they got cool moves with the hat, you know? They know how to dance. That's a plus right there.
They do know how to break it down.
They got style.
They got style, but do you want to risk having to deal with a trash panda that could blow up at any second?
This could be a doomed love for sure. If the bomb goes off, it's definitely doomed.
Oh yeah, and the fact that they have to travel all the time, which means that they won't be seeing us or the kid, or our kid, like anytime soon.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that like they have to travel for work.
Oh no.
That's also something we might have to reevaluate, because if it's like, if everybody's traveling a bunch, we might have to say that like, okay, we'll say we'll say that's not included, but even if we don't include that, yeah, the Trailblazers are just like they're funny, they're good people, they are a walking nuke. Their destiny is a little dangerous. and also the trash might always come first. Yeah. We'll put them in doomed love.
And doesn't it mean our kids gotta compete with Firefly or something? Like, don't they like have something going on?
Oh no!
Oh yeah! Oh no! They're not going to beat Firefly or Sam. They're not gonna beat them.
Hey, I like my kids' chances against Sam.
Yeah.
It's called that thing that R2-D2 has to like shock the droids. You know what I'm talking? All right. Anyway, March.
I think doomed.
I also
wow!
Hear me out. There's a chance that if she regains her memories, Or if she gets stabbed and gets the whole 5-star treatment, there's a chance that she might not be the March 7th that we currently see anymore. There might be a chance that her memories will change her as a person or traumatize her as a person and change the way she cares about other people, which is why I think it's doomed.
As much as I'd like for it to work, yeah, I don't see it lasting long term. She has so much mystery behind her backstory that there's so much uncertainty, you know?
Y'all are going in on this backstory. I'm like, yeah, there's a bit of mystery there, but if you look at the March that's presented to us currently that we have to work with, she's really sweet. She's technically unemployed, but we don't talk about that part. She's really nice,
she also...
She made friends easily with the Trailblazer. She's probably...
She has a sword. That's cool.
She's also about to get some new training, She's gonna be able to protect your daughter. That's good. Protect your child.
Neglecting all knowledge about whatever happens in the future, current her? Yes, I think it's okay.
Current March, I feel is a safe bet. Because
current March is a maybe for me. Mostly because she is a blabbermouth, and I do not want to hear whatever the fuck that they might be doing in private.
Oh, but we have to fight against the mid-7th allegations, okay? We can't put her in the middle.
The mid-7th, you know what? You're right. We gotta get her safe bet.
No.
Yes.
She's mid in every tier list.
No.
She's gotta win eventually. All right.
No, do her dirty every tier. Do her dirty
every
tier list. That would be the funny thing. Do what's funny.
Constant channel meme. March must be in the center of the tier list. No. March deserves better. All right. So now we got Dan Heng.
Safe bet. Yeah, but probably doomed.
He's probably gonna outlive our kid too. He's gonna be pretty old.
I think he'll have more of an interest in a book than my child. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. It's not about letting our kid date Don. It's about Don letting our kid date him. I don't think it's gonna.
And also, his questionable past with Blade is definitely gonna play a part in this. So probably maybe you're doomed.
That's kind of where I'm leaning, is maybe you're doomed. All right, so Asta, I'm just gonna say it. If my child came home with a genius researcher who's loaded and nice, I'm happy. I'll die right then and there. My child is set.
Yes. That's perfect to bring home right there. If she could buy space stations with pocket money, for sure.
But that's the thing. She's a rich person doing good things. She's the opposite of Jeff Bezos. Zig, do you have any opinions before I put her anywhere?
Let me see if I can find
Probably safe bet. Mostly because she might end up spending more time at the space station than on planet.
All right, but overall, we feel in positive option.
Oh yeah, no, this was it.
Yeah.
I
Arlen.
feel like he's too committed to protecting Asta though, right?
He's kind of a simp.
If you looked at our child the same way, I guess he takes care of Asta, then yeah, I think he'd be all right.
If he, that's the thing, is that if he likes our child as much as he likes Asta, then that's a damn safe bet.
If.
Yeah, we'll give it to him. Good job, Arlen. All right, next up is Herta.
Where's the soundboard?
Herta.
Just kidding.
If that ever actually happened where they got together, I feel like Herta would lose interest fast.
Yeah, you know what? Actually, well, to be fair, it's also the fact that he's bringing home my child is bringing home somebody who is obviously a robot and is condescending as all hell. Shoot on sight. All right.
Handshake.
Hook.
Shoot on sight.
I have no strong opinion.
Nah.
You see, here's the one problem I still have is like Clara, Yan, Qing, and Lynx. They're all still children, but I feel like they're closer in age. I have no idea what the hell Hook is.
I would think
I think they're too young, if anything, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think they're about 5 or 6, considering how their personality is like.
You know what? We're just gonna moving on. All right. Anyway, Natasha. I feel similarly as I do to Asta, just because Natasha, very, very kind, talented doctor. Although her job is more concerning than Asta's is the thing.
Yeah, and she has a grenade launcher too. That is pretty cool.
Okay, she does have a grenade launcher. That's fair.
Yeah, I'd be okay. I'd be okay with it, but I mean,
Oh no! All right, Zach, what's up?
If I meet Natasha as the medic and orphanage owner, I would be completely 100% be like, oh yes, I approve. But if once I learned that Natasha is in charge of Wildfire, down to a maybe, because by God, I know that is essentially the underground police, but at the same time, would she even have time to take our child out to like dates and whatnot? Would she have time for my kid?
I might be just a very lenient dad, but I think it'd be all right.
I feel kind of similarly. It's just like if you meet if you know about Natasha as the medic and orphanage owner, that's a perfect to bring home. Then once you learn about Wildfire, it's like it's a maybe. So I feel like split the difference, safe bet.
Yeah.
I mean, she's not really like she's not a bad person. She's just
that's the thing. She's not a red flag in any aspect, so it's still like not bad either way.
Yeah. The next one, on the other hand, shoot on sight, please.
Yep, Pela. I mean,
maybe.
Good job. Very intelligent. She knows how to have fun still. You know, she's a fanfic writer. She's in a band.
A good artist.
Great artist.
Yeah,
this wouldn't be the worst.
How busy would she be?
Yeah, she has enough time to write and do all that.
That's the thing. She has enough time to do the stuff with Serval. She has enough time to write on her own time. And she even had time to go on the trip to the snow plains with Lynx.
That's true.
I feel like this is a safe bet, actually.
Yeah, this is a pretty safe
I would
bet.
like if my child came home with Pela.
Yeah, safe bet, I guess.
I think that's good.
Person, you know, nothing crazy going on in their lives.
Serval.
I think safe bet. Oh.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I have my opinions. That is the one I will not compromise on.
I guess so.
Serval's like... There are very few characters, in my opinion, that you could bring home that'd be more perfect than Serval. That's the one I'm not budging on. Xing Shui. Alright, so I'm not sure how I'd feel about my child dating a chronic gambler, but...
Yeah, but she's pretty good at it, though.
Yeah, it's
right?
also a chronic gambler who's not in debt, which is very impressive.
She's a high-paying...
I say safe bet.
Yeah, she doesn't do anything. Like, it's not. She doesn't have a dangerous job or really anything. She just kind of like skips out and work. That's basically it.
She doesn't technically skip. She does like the bare minimum to be considered, you know, a good worker.
Yeah.
And then she goes and does what she does. Yeah, I think she's like perfectly safe to bring home.
All right, I think I'm outvoted here, so we'll do safe bet.
Mahjong.
Mahjong girl,
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Mahjong, let's go.
All right, Su Shong.
Probably a safe bet, but she's a bit too clumsy.
She is, you know, she's not perfect, but she's still young, you know, like,
Where does
she's
she
learning.
keep the chicken?
Where does she keep the chicken?
Where does it go?
Where did it come from?
No
Where
one
did it
asked.
go?
Does no one ask this question of where this chicken comes from?
If she wants to date my child, she has to tell me where the chicken goes. That's the one stipulation.
Like, does she take care of it? Like, what?
does it just come out of the ether? All right, where are we leading towards again? I kind of lost it a bit.
I want to say
Safe
perfect
bet.
to take home, but you know.
Perfect to take home, safe bet.
She's got a steady job. She's nice. She's goofy. Has a chicken. There's no real downside besides kind of being clumsy.
I will say
if
say
she's
safe
clumsy,
bet. I will say safe.
if she's
bet.
clumsy on her job and she accidentally gets herself killed, what? Safe bet other than the fact that she might accidentally get herself killed on the job.
Tingyun. All right, so we're gonna say
Shoot
that
on sight or doomed.
Yeah, alright, so we're gonna say that this is like a normal person Tingyun and not, you know.
Ventilia?
Yeah, you know, not neck snap.
Okay.
So, alright, so as much as I love Tingyun, hypothetically, at best I'll give her maybe.
She's kind of.
I still think doomed or shoot on sight.
But like,
Her job's kind of sketchy.
I remember she gave like a bunch of gifts to all those people, and that quest was like, you know that quest that after
at the end of the Lafu, she gives out gifts to very specific people, and it's obvious that she put a lot of thought into all of the gifts.
And a little sad.
Yeah.
What happened, but
it's like,
didn't she like sell pictures of Jing Yuan to a bunch of people? Where did she get those pictures from?
But how do we know Jing Yuan didn't consent to that, you know?
To be fair, I would have done that. It's called good business. The only thing is that her personality is a bit much to deal with. The job is also like, you know, she is genuinely constantly going to be traveling. She is somebody who will be traveling a lot for work. And then
they'll be such a good gift giver though.
Again, good gift like again, she has a good soul at least. But it's like you know what? This is going to be the first maybe. If they actually release a new 5-star version of her, I am going to shit my pants. Putting it on the record right now. I heard a leak about that, and I'm like, I will sell my immortal soul to Satan. Himeko! It's still a safe bet, but I am kind of leaning more towards maybe, actually.
I'm kind of leaning towards doomed to love a little bit, considering she's a Himeko.
Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, so I was thinking about that. I just didn't want to be the one to say it. But, knowing her history, you know what? No. We'll discount that. You know, she's still presently fine in Star Rail, so
true. We don't know the future after all.
We'll go forward assuming that she's fine.
She lives a long and cheerful, merry life. You know.
Yeah, I'm actively praying on that one. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm kind of leaning towards a maybe right now.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. I don't want to get poisoned via coffee, and with her traveling a lot and getting herself into danger so often,
Not even Boothill likes the coffee. He's a
That's sad. That is sad. Next up is Welt. So, you know, he technically has a wife and kids, but we're not going to talk about that right now. Sakura has a goalie, but you can still score.
Honestly, I think he's a pretty safe bet. He's a good dude, very powerful, likes animation and Gundams.
It's like he has so many green flags. The only thing is that, you know, even if we're assuming our child is a bit older, he's even older.
I mean, he is like 80 years old.
Yeah.
In the body of a 40-year-old, so...
But to be fair...
Probably a maybe.
Basically immortal.
It's like, yeah, his psyche hasn't slowed down much. His body is still in relatively prime condition. And it's like, even then he knows how technology works, so he's not really a boomer either. It's like, there's not really that much to be worried about, but I don't know, maybe they get into a fight over some coffee and he just puts a black hole in the house, so...
I don't think he would put a black hole in the house.
I don't think he would either, but like... With Welt, it's just the age is a little bit it's a little bit much. He also lives in constant danger.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Next we have Bronya.
Well, I mean, her job does not really leave her very open for much, I feel like. But
that and Sela exists, though.
Yeah,
we're gonna pretend that doesn't matter. We're not gonna pay attention to that, all right?
I feel like Sela would wreck everybody who tries to get close to Bronya.
I don't think polyamory is going to be an option. I don't think polyamory is an option in this tier list. So,
right, if Sela just didn't exist, I'd say she's a. I mean, I feel like she's a maybe, right? She doesn't have time.
The work is very demanding, and also she's kind of, you know, she's a little naive still. It's like I would like my child to like have somebody who's a bit more like sure of things.
But like, think about it. My kid is dating the president of the planet.
Yeah, that's the good thing, and it's like she is also a very like kind, hard worker. Not to mention, she's buff as all hell. She caught a dude out of the air with one hand. That's still horrifying. So it's like, she's not a bad option by any means, but I am leaning more towards the maybe. Clara. Now we get to use the younger child.
He's a good kid, I'd say.
I think safe bet.
Okay, we all like...
Until, like, the parent-parent meeting.
Hey, as long as Varog respects their wishes, I don't care.
As long as though I feel like she just gotta put some shoes on eventually, right? Like, she can't keep doing this. She can't keep getting away with not having any shoes on.
I would like shoes. That is my one complaint. But like, Clara is already a very good character, very sweet, very hardworking. She's already smarter than most other kids, and then also, with the knowledge she already has and growing up with Varog still as her mentor, she's gonna be so intelligent as an adult. She's gonna be insane as an adult. So I feel like that is a safe bet.
Potential
like,
genius society.
Exactly. You see your child walk in with her, it's like, all right, you're good. You get the pass. Japard. Perfect.
He's a walking green flag.
Yes, the military, and he's a very hard worker, almost like too much. No, this is literally golden retriever energy. He's going up there.
Yeah, put him next to his sister. There you go.
The Landows are rocking this tier so far.
The Landows are winning.
That's crazy. They have full control of the tier list.
Might as well do Links next.
Oh god. Alright, moving on. Bailu. Okay, these characters are interesting because that is the body of a child with like hundreds of years of medical expertise.
I mean,
I kind of just want to jump to Doomed Love because somebody that intelligent with an actual child that's still developing, I feel like is going to be very difficult. If you looked at these tiers with no idea what we were doing, what the hell would you think is happening? These have nothing in common at all.
Maybe characters I'd want to date would be what they'd assume, and then they see kids, and I'm like, oh no.
They see Clara in the second row. Oh god, alright, anyway, next up, Yanqing.
The king himself.
Maybe.
Like, he's a good kid, he's hardworking, he's a bit of an idiot. He constantly tries to take people on who are way stronger than him. It's very clear his social ability is not the best considering everyone he's met has tried to punch him, and he hasn't really made it easy to not want to punch him. I want to say maybe. It's like, I think he's just a bit too dedicated to his, like, learning from Tingyun. But, like, he's not a bad person.
Yeah, I'd say that. He's
I feel like it could work under the right circumstances.
He's just currently a bit too one-track minded.
Yeah. Next up is Zila.
Maybe, mostly because she has a very pessimistic and doesn't give people opportunities type of mindset.
You see, that's the thing. If our daughter, like, I always say daughter or son or child. I can't pick. I keep switching between all three. Alright. Whew. If my child came home with Zila as, like, saying that this was their partner, I would be more shocked than anything else. I'm like, how did you even get close enough to them? How did you do this?
Yes. Is that Scythe real? Oh my god.
That's the thing, like, how did you do this? How did you get close enough that they actually like you? Like, what happened here? Like,
I guess we could safely say our child's, well, safe around if they get together with Zila. Like,
it's hard because Zila's again very loyal, very strong, but she's also like very like brash and hot-headed. The maturity still has a bit to go, and it's like she works a lot of dangerous operations for Wildfire. I'm leaning maybe again.
Yeah, put her next to Bronya. You gotta put the two together. You can't put Yanqing in the
Oh
middle.
yeah, whoops, sorry. There we go.
Too
Now
bad.
Now they can get the real now they can get the real person they've been searching for. I've made that joke in like 3 separate videos. It's come up in way too many videos lately because they keep ending up next to each other.
Clara keeps ending up top tier somehow.
Oh lord. Alright. Whew. Next up is Tingyun. I'd be confused.
Safe.
Yeah, he's pretty safe, I think. He's pretty laid back.
Yeah, probably safe or doomed, mostly because we don't know when he's gonna get Mars struck, or like how many years he has left before that happens,
But assuming
and like his job. But other than that, he's like really safe to be around.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
I'll
and like
give
the
it
age
up.
becomes a factor again, so.
I think
checkers.
he'll live long enough to have a happy life with our child, I think. Next up is Yu Kong. She's also a bit on the older end, but also, again, she should have enough years to live a happy life.
Yeah, about the same tier as Jingyuan, I feel like. They got like similar, if we have any concerns, they have pretty similar concerns regarding them, but regardless, I think they're pretty safe.
Yeah, that's the thing, is that she works a very busy job as well, but if she could already raise a child on her own, then yeah, I think she's fine. She could keep a relationship. Doomed. Doomed. I do not see any world where this works out.
The gamer.
I don't see any world where this works out, I'm sorry.
Unless our child's a gamer too, I'm not sure.
I'm sorry, Silver Wolf. It's just not. There's no way that could ever work.
Oh god, the next one.
Oh god,
shoot on sight, shoot on sight, shoot on sight, shoot on sight.
Sorry. Sorry, Luocha.
Oh,
don't be sorry.
If you see that man walk around with a coffin, like, run away.
Yeah, shoot on sight. Alright, next up is Luca.